So, with the release of both Albedo and Eula, the hype for the rerun banners has risen exponentially, and so everyone is now wondering who will be the rerun banners of 2.4. Well, let's talk about that, shall we? So it comes with no surprise that the rerun banners are some of the most sought after banners when it comes to Genshin, as they offer a second chance to get our favorite character or even a constellation or two for us free to play players, as the high spenders or whales if you will probably already have them at C6. But now with the increased occurrence of these rerun banners, one character has garnered more hype than anyone else, and that character is Ganyu. So Ganyu is a character that even when she was released was incredibly hyped up, and for good reason, as she was and still is an incredibly strong cryo archer character. Back in a time when archers were not known for the great damage, Ganyu paved the way to be not only the best archer but arguably the best DPS in the game, and so many have been waiting for a return, myself included, and so will 2.4 be that return. So with 2.3 we got Albedo and Eula. Now Albedo was to be expected, as he was, if we go by the release dates of the character, the oldest character to not have a rerun banner, but Eula on the other hand was quite a surprise, as she was released not that long ago and was in fact released way after characters like Ganyu or even Xiao, who have yet had a rerun, and so it would make sense for Ganyu to be the next up, as the only characters left now is Xiao and Ganyu, and if we were to keep going then maybe also Kazuha, seeing as Eula just got one. But now, seeing as Ganyu is one of the most sought after characters, it is highly probable that her banner will see insane sales, and so they may instead decide to hold her until a content drought, i.e. during a period with not much content, in order to bring back more players. Now while it is very likely for her to come next, it is also as likely for other characters to come. One character that is also as likely is Xiao. So Xiao, like Ganyu, is also a very hyped character that was released sometime after Ganyu during the Lantern Festival, which is very important, as many believe that his rerun banner might come during the next Lantern Festival, which on one hand would mean it will take quite a while until he comes back, but on the other hand it does mean that it's much more likely for Ganyu to return. Now also to note is, even though there are many factors leading to Ganyu's return, miHoYo likes to surprise us with the, for example, Child run. Now Child has received 3 rerun banners, and it's honestly a mystery to everyone why he has received so much when we have characters like Ganyu who haven't received a single one, and is becoming a bit of meme with people wondering who will be the next rerun banner. Oh, it's a now Child banner. But now that also does raise the question of, will we get another Child banner? No. But seriously, we did also have a Kachin banner earlier in this year, so it is a possibility we will see another Kachin banner. It's also another possibility that we will see a rerun banner from someone we haven't seen before, like someone in the standard banner, like Diluc for example, which would be really good, as for one I like Diluc, play him quite a bit. Also it would make a lot of sense, as seen as this dual banner is hopefully a permanent thing in Genshin, and they would probably want to start rerunning some of the characters in the standard banner, as some of them, like Diluc or Jean, have never been in a featured banner and would definitely do well, as they can be quite difficult to obtain if you have been unlucky with the pulls from the standard banner. As well as the fact that the whole dual rerun banner thing, while at first glance it did look bad for free to play players, as the question of how will they save up for it gets brought up, which is somewhat true, but it does also mean that rerun banners, like ones they've been wanting like Ganyu, will come much quicker due to 2 banners being released per patch, rather than a single that has been happening to this point. Which brings us back to the question of, will Ganyu be coming back in 2.4? Well, it is looking very likely that that is to be the case, as not only are there very few characters that have not received a rerun banner pre-Inazuma, but the fact that she would bring in huge sales for miHoYo is a good indicator of one coming soon. But at the same time, miHoYo does like to throw curveballs at us, i.e. the Child rerun banner, but one can only hope that he doesn't come back for a 4th time. But if she does come back, then I and many others in the community will definitely be summoning for her, and so with that, if you do decide to summon for her, I wish you all the best, and as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.